Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to make sure you know all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on all new episodes of Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our Hard R movie reviews, and so much more, all completely uncensored. Access starts for as little as $1 a month, full videos when you pledge $3 a month. Check us out at the link in all of our show notes, or just go straight to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
Said Frank Miller never.
Oh, hey-oh. I'm just waiting to get the cease and desist from Ray for that drop. Hey, he might listen.
You haven't gotten it yet? Well, things travel slow from Australia.
Well, he doesn't listen to these Batman shows, but, I mean, you're drunk, Superman's in it, he might listen to it. Anyway. Welcome back.
Ray might hear this.
I know. Welcome back, kiddies. Episode 50 of We Are the Night. The Batman Podcast. I am Phil, and joining me as always, my Carrie Kelly. It is.
Hey, watch your mouth. It's the little hellfire. I love Carrie, though. Justice for Carrie. And Cass. We actually seem to be getting it, so, you know.
All we need is some, like, dimensional rift to bring Carrie Kelly in the present.
Somebody get Superboy on the phone. Superboy Prime, that is.
Punch that wall.
Tear down that wall, Mr. Lee.
Oh my god, I was just explaining that to Kristen because we covered in Infinite Crisis. I'm like, yeah, Superboy punched a wall to bring Jason Todd down.
This is why Lilith hates him. He broke the continuity and continues to break the continuity.
Oh my. But speaking of controversial stories, that's right. Episode 50. I figured we'd cover something everyone knew. Love it or hate it. You know it. Batman The Dark Knight Returns.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm. By you know who.
I mean, he's not Voldemort, but...
No, but people definitely have feelings about his work one way or the other.
Definitely.
I swear he's not one of those guys where you're like, oh yeah, he's there. It's like you either love his stuff or you hate his stuff. I don't think there's middle ground.
I love his Marvel stuff. His work at DC is very controversial for me. Like, I can appreciate it for what it was and the time that it was, but man, rereading it, it is brutal.
Yeah, I'm starting to see more as I get older. It's like, I think the only...
Red flag!
I think the only stories of his I truly love, and it's not perfect either, but like his Daredevil Born Again, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His Elektra stuff was interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Okay, I should say that. Yeah, after Born Again, all his stuff seemed that it's like they let him off the leash or something.
Yeah. No, people will buy this? Have at it, sir. And God, how many times have we gone to this well? I'm sure we'll cover it eventually, all of it. But.
Oh, yeah. All right, should we get to this? Because we do have new Bat books this week, too.
6 of them! Count them, 6!
One of them is big, and I mean physically big.
That's what she said.
Hey-o!
Let's get to it then, shall we?
Yes. All right, kids. Yes, if you've never heard of this, Batman The Dark Knight Returns, number 1 from June 1986.
I was not born yet.
I was going to say
had 6 months to go.
I was going to say, it has a couple months on you, kid. Yeah. Oh, Lord. How much darkness did we get in 86? The Dark Knight Returns and Lilith Hellfire's birth.
Hey-o! I swear I should have been born on June 6th, though. You know, I'm just saying.
Oh! 6/6/86. Oh!
Exactly.
Nice. All right. Of course, writer Frank Miller. And penciler.
But we get good old Klaus.
Yeah, Klaus Janson, inker. Colorist Lynn Varley. Letterer John Costanza.
Can't stand you, although we do love you, John. It's just a joke.
Yes. Editors Dick Giordano and Dennis O'Neill.
Uh-oh, the original D&D.
Oh, that's right. All the original D&D, all the nerds love.
Exactly.
All right, so not too subtle. The title, The Dark Knight Returns.
For branding purposes, see?
Yeah, sorry. All right.
Yes, dark and depressing.
I was going to say, the first sentence of this synopsis
sums it up.
Sums up every Frank Miller work. It is a dark, depressing world So it's like, okay, which one? Every one of his stories.
Sin City. No, not that one. Especially with the one criminals run amok. It's like, oh, not that
Sin
one.
City, Daredevil, Batman. What? Where criminals run amok in the absence of superheroes. Gotham City is terrorized by a gang of vicious and aimless teenage
Florida same.
Oh, teenage murderers, the Mutants.
Take that, Marvel.
I was gonna say, was that like a shot at Marvel or something?
It totally was.
The Mutants. So where does he say? There was no, as long as they sold books, the X-Men could do whatever they wanted.
I know Xavier could. Just saying.
Hey-oh. A now 55-year-old Bruce Wayne has.
See, 86, 55 is old, but like a 2021 56 is not that old. Just saying.
Yeah. Has been retired for 10 years following the death of the second Robin, Jason Todd. So yeah, kids, this was before Death in the Family. So
let's just say it laid a few seeds, shall we?
Hey-oh.
Talk about burying your guilt.
Oh my! I just find that always funny. It's just like, it's a futuristic tale. They would never do that.
And again, we already kind of covered it. What if? What's Batman's worst fear? Losing a Robin. Exactly. Let's explore that, shall we?
Exactly. Attempting to bury his guilt over Jason's death, Wayne has turned to alcoholism, near suicide.
He's pulling a Tony Stark, yes.
Near suicidal recreational activities, and has funded the rehabilitation of Two-Face in an attempt to prove to the world and to himself that a man's demons can be truly exorcised.
Oh boy.
Okay, so he's experimenting with alcoholism, and he was like, in the beginning we see him racing a race car, almost getting killed.
He's just having a midlife crisis. That's all.
So car crashes and alcoholism. Someone feeling caught out here?
As my insurance company proves, I've never been at fault.
I know. I joke.
Shut your filthy mouth. It's a little sexist, Phil. Come on. We're better than that.
I didn't say because you're a woman. I didn't say because you're a woman. I'm saying because it's you.
I do attract cars like magnets. I really do.
I believe if I go on the Facebook and there's a picture of you laying in a hospital bed, all drugged up. I know. You're like, ah.
It's fine. Let me out. I have to podcast. It's fine.
I think that day you sent me that picture, and I'm like, man, she looks all drugged up. And I'm like, did she know she sent me that picture? Meanwhile, it's me. She's laying in a hospital bed, all banged up and drugged up. And I was like, can you still podcast tonight?
And I'm like, let me out. It's fine. I got a podcast.
Yes, I'm that horrible boss, kids. On the eve of Commissioner Gordon's forced retirement.
Rightly so, by the way.
However, two events push Wayne to reestablish the presence of his alter ego. A major crime wave hits the city, and Two-Face's rehabilitation goes awry.
You don't say! Get out of town! Shut the front door! Because, get this. A bat crashes through the window.
Yes, through the windows of Wayne Manor, symbolizing...
Baby, I'm back!
Symbolizing the psychological return. Oh my god, after the first time in year one, again, Frank Miller's doing his hits, but it's like, after year one, it would have been funny if they were to like reinforce those windows, so this time the bat just hits the window and hits the ground.
Splat!
Oh yeah, I guess I should bring Batman back. I mean, that would be more symbolic of him.
It was actually freaking Jim Gordon throwing the bat at the window. That's my headcanon. You can't take it from me.
I mean, that would be more symbolic, the bat hitting the window and then just hitting the ground, from him always getting punched in the face and stuff. Redonning the cape and cowl, and then, remember, he shaved the mustache, too.
Charlie would be disappointed.
I know. Batman must deal with a world where even the petty criminals are homicidal maniacs who kill for thrills.
He retired in Florida. Just say that, Frank.
Detroit. He no longer has the absolute support of the police, public, or government. Reporters and psychologists see the Joker as a victim and Batman as the madman.
I mean, there's no lies told here, though. If we're going to be honest.
Well, I wouldn't give the Joker a pass, but otherwise, yeah. Batman has changed since he last put on the cape. Though still quite strong and up to the physical task of apprehending ordinary criminals, Wayne is forced to acknowledge to himself that his advanced age and long period of inactivity have diminished both his skills.
Get out of shape, boy!
Exactly, his skills and his ability to withstand and recover from injury. And, unknown to anyone, the Joker has likewise emerged from retirement.
He's like, my boo is back!
Yep, catatonic and without his trademark evil grin in Arkham Asylum for the 10 years of Batman's absence, the clown Prince of Crime reawakens to his twisted, hateful obsession of the Dark Knight upon hearing a television report about Batman's return.
I love how Gotham tried to pull that off too, by the way.
Yeah.
The TV show. Just like, ooh. Ouch.
Yeah, I know. Upon Batman's return, journalists, experts, politicians, and the public debate the rights and wrongs of Batman's methods and influence.
It's almost like he took a slumber and woke up in 2021, because there is so much Batman slander. It is ridiculous. Rightly so.
Oh, yeah. Well, man, when you're the king, man, they all come for you.
Don't hit the king unless you're going to kill the king.
That's right. Some, like Lana Lang, praise him for reclaiming the streets from the criminals.
I bet.
Hey-oh. Well, you think she's just doing that because Clark didn't pick her?
Exactly. She's a total pick-me girl.
Oh, my. Well, others criticize him for not observing the civil rights of these same criminals. Finally, an out-of-control...
1986? Really? Okay.
86.
Okay, Frank.
86. Man, I know. Finally, an out-of-control, nearly suicidal Two-Face threatens to blow up Gotham's Twin Towers.
Whoa! Whoa, time out!
Did the FBI...
Did Frank Miller do mushrooms and go into the future? I need to know. Oh.
I was gonna say, did the FBI ever investigate Frank Miller?
I feel like the answer is yes, but for reasons we don't know.
Not for this? Okay.
Not for this. It was for something else. All those illegal substances.
Yes. However, Batman is able to deduce and foil the scheme. In their struggle, Batman removes the bandages that have been covering Den's face, expecting to find Two-Face's visage split in its classic dichotomy. Instead, he sees Den whole and handsome on the outside, but fully lost within his own mind.
Is that a metaphor for Bruce?
In Dent, Batman sees a reflection just as the restoration of Harvey's face led to the final destruction of his sanity. The Batman persona has become all the stronger for having lain hidden under Bruce Wayne for a decade.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, look, man, love it or hate it, Frank he can be poignant sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Do I like the execution of those poignant reveals? Not a lot.
You know what? I do like that part, though. It's like after 10 years, Batman just like takes control of Bruce because he doesn't even realize he shaved his mustache off. It's like, can you shave?
He's like,
wait,
when
what?
I said I am Batman, I literally meant I am Batman. There is no other here.
We had a good couple years, kid, you know. Then the parents died. I moved in. Come on. Talking about, man. I mean, we were, okay, kids, behind the scenes, yeah, we just recorded Ultimate Spider-Cast episode 150 right before this. Man, this is like Psychological Issue Saturday, man. I mean,
well, I told you that. I was like, yeah, I'm going to definitely be drunk for both of these. And we started a little late, so it's perfect that we started recording at 12 so I could actually, like, not feel bad about being drunk.
I slept in. You're welcome.
I know. My liver thanks you, sir.
Oh, my. Looking at the notes, of course, this takes place in an alternate continuity from the mainstream DC universe. Does it? Has been.
Is it though? Exactly. Outside of Carrie Kelly, is it though?
It has been retroactively classified as an Elseworld story. In post 52 multiverse, this reality has been allocated as Earth 31. It shares continuity with
Earth 31. You say?
It shares continuity with Frank Miller's All-Star Batman and Robin, which is set many years in the past.
Poor Kristen.
I was going to say.
That's all I could think of. I was like, how did you talk her into it? He's like, I don't know. It just showed up.
We don't even remember who picked it. That's why I said it dug itself out of hell and just threw itself on the schedule.
It pulled a Batman on you. So I'm getting out of here, Bruce.
Exactly. So if you want the review of All-Star Batman and Robin, Nightwing News episode.
Thank God y'all took that off our hands.
Nightwing News episode 113. So scroll down a little bit. This issue establishes Batman's origin, in which he falls into a dark cave filled with bats.
How many times has this issue been reprinted? Has it ever been out of print? That's the real question.
I know. I don't think yet. This is like their Craven's Last Hunt, man.
Boy.
Well, again, I mean, love it or hate it, I mean, it pretty much set the tone for everything Batman going forward. So
I am Batgod.
It's like
you shall kneel before Batgod.
I mean, forget Crisis. This was like the dividing line. It's like everything before was before. This set the line for everything else.
And we never looked back.
I mean, if he must still be selling well. DC's like has half their line.
Well, we went to that well. We're going on our like fourth time at this point. They are making a Dark Knight Returns #4. So
really,
remember when 3 they announced that they were going to do it? I don't know if the pandemics changed things, but they definitely had plans to go back to that well again.
Again, it just seems like I don't know if they muddy the waters even more, but every time they go back, it just
seems more and more continuity.
It just seems more effed up. Yeah.
Just don't let them touch Superman and we're fine.
Yes.
That's his one sin for me. Everything up until Superman was fine. I was okay with it.
Yeah, him and Superman.
We'll get there though.
All right, so get to number 2.
Oh boy, yeah.
Batman The Dark Knight Returns #2 from July 1986 as we cruise ever so more closely to Lilith Hellfire's birth. Damn, so you were in the womb, man, when this hit, man.
Yep, just gestating away.
Getting subtly influenced. This was in the atmosphere, I'm sure. Yeah, same team. The title, Dark Knight Triumphant.
Not really, but okay.
Batman struggles against Gotham's newest criminal threat, the vicious mutant gang.
Honestly, this is a thinly veiled dig at Marvel. Because, come on, what was touching X-Books in the 80s, bro?
And they were wearing those visors? Yeah.
The biggest a-hole of the bunch. Yeah, I'm just going to take it as a subtle dig. Not so subtle dig.
I mean, if he had been any more obvious, they would have been calling everyone Bub.
Nice.
Oh my god, could they have got away with that if they had pulled knives out and then went schnick?
No, it would have been Bob. Slink, what up, Bob?
Or could they have pulled knives out and the sound effect would have been schnicked or something?
It would have had to have been something else, but very similar to that.
So is this Frank Miller at this point saying, I want to write X-Men? I want to write X-Men?
No, I really feel like since he has such a huge problem with Superman, he would not have been a Mutants fan at all.
Yeah, but maybe like a solo Wolverine stuff, maybe.
Okay, yeah, I could tell. How have we not done that?
I don't know. Something like, Grim or Grit.
The Canadian Animal Unleashed! Frank Miller.
Wolverine, Cable in the 90s, come on.
Honestly, how has he never done Deadpool? That is right up his alley.
Yes.
Dear Frank, come see us. We have thoughts.
Oh yes, please come join us. As he walks to work contemplating his upcoming retirement, Jim Gordon is almost killed by a 17-year-old boy with an M60.
Come on, that's just a firecracker in Florida. Come on.
Just a Monday in Gotham.
Seriously.
In the course of rescuing a young child, Batman discovers that a cash-broke army general and war hero has been arming the mutants.
As you do. If you know, you know. Iran-Contra scandal, baby. Okay, yeah, he's very learned. I get where he's going with this.
Yes. In return for the money. Man, he has a thing with army generals, man, because, I mean, who
was his dad? Was he secretly an army brat?
Maybe.
We're going to have to dig into this.
Because who gives Kingpin Nuke in Born Again an army general? In return for the money to help his sick wife.
Who is he, Dr. Freeze?
Oh!
Dr. Freeze!
That's Mr. Freeze. He never earned his doctorate.
You need the money. Gimme. I'll give it to him. If Doom can be a doctor, he can be a doctor.
That's true. That college dropout. When Batman confronts him, the general commits suicide.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, the mayor has appointed a qualified woman as Gordon's successor.
I love how they have to qualify that.
Yes, I know she's a woman, but she's qualified. Frankly.
Ellen Yindel, huh? Yikes.
Ellen Yindel, who worships Gordon but despises vigilantes.
Then you missed the whole point of Gordon, babe.
I was going to say.
You're never going to get a piece of that mustache.
And a young girl who owes her life to Batman, Carrie Kelly, decides to seek out her hero and takes on the role of Robin. Following his leads, the Cape Crusader succeeds in tracking down the mutant lair and defeating them with the monster Batmobile, an armored super tank rebuilt.
No. Oversized penis!
Whoa. Rebuilt by Batman during riots 10 years ago. Are we saying No Man's Land?
I'm traumatized from that as well. It's fine. So much No Man's Land.
So what are you saying? He's overcompensating for something with this giant tank lit on fire? With large cannons.
All I'm saying is you don't see young Bat with a tank just yet, okay? That's all I'm saying.
With large cannons and machine guns that only fire rubber bullets.
Mercy bullets!
Well, they must have been holding him back. In a brutal hand-to-hand fight, Batman is defeated and almost killed by the mutant leader as the aging Cape Crusader tries to prove himself. And Alfred... Yes. And Alfred, that he is a force at any age. Luckily...
Just get your Viagra and go, sir. Please.
Oh my. Yeah, go have some supermodels. Luckily, Carrie in her new Robin costume has been following Batman and manages to save him.
Giving her the old Tim Drake, I see.
That's right. Batman returns to the Batcave where Alfred tends his wounds and argues with him over the danger to Carrie. Meanwhile, the mutant leader is brought into custody. The leader's absolute animalistic nature is fully revealed when the leader manages to tear out the mayor's throat while in custody. Gordon and...
That sounds familiar.
Hey,
sort of.
What did you do?
Wait, no, not me.
I know. Gordon and Batman conspired to defeat the mutants psychologically by staging a fight between Batman and the leader in front of the whole mutant gang. Using his greater experience and his environment, mind your surroundings, Batman cripples the mutant leader in full view of his followers. While many of the mutants are arrested, many more now latch onto Batman as their role model, dubbing themselves...
No, we're not doing this.
Dubbing themselves the Sons of Batman. However, their interpretation of Batman's quest will leave much to be desired.
Yep. Never make yourself a figurehead. Nobody actually understands your iconography. I'm just saying.
So are these the fans who don't get it?
Definitely the fans that don't get it. Much as seen in Nolan's trilogy.
Oh, yeah. What makes you better than us? I'm not wearing hockey pads.
I'm saying. Yeah. You're not a billionaire, darling.
Oh, yeah.
You don't got the greatest mind, Lucius Fox, working for you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good for you.
I love that. I love that drop.
I know. Finally, James Gordon looks forward to his retirement.
It's like, I'm getting the F out of Gotham.
I know, man. He should have, as soon as the minute that ink dried on that thing, he should have been out. Looks forward to his retirement from the madness of Gotham and regretting the predicament that Batman will find himself in, caught between criminals and the police. Or as we call it, Wednesday.
Nice.
All right. So, Lilith, what you think?
I like Carrie. I've always liked Carrie. I love her introduction. Like I said, giving him the old Tim Drake. You need me. No, I don't. Obviously, clearly you do, sir. Clearly you do.
So do they just reprint like just some of these issues and not all of them? Because it says this issue, so just number 2, I guess. So again, they reprint the whole thing all the time, but also this issue is reprinted in Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, Batman: The Dark Knight Saga Deluxe Edition, Absolute Dark Knight, Robin the Boy Wonder, a celebration of 75 years, and in black and white in Blackman Noir: The Dark Knight Returns. Just this issue.
Wow.
Yeah.
They love them some Frank Miller, but Frank Miller's got no love for nobody anymore.
I mean, this thing must sell because
it does. It like you said, it's definitive.
Yeah.
You love it or hate it. This is very much definitive Batman. We need the money, gimme.
This is their cash. I wonder if this is the best selling of all time Batman story. Maybe.
If it's not, it's number 2. But I think it would be.
Oh, is it number 2? I was going to say.
I didn't mean it like that, but yeah.
But again, love it or hate it, I hear people talking about this story more than any other one, basically. I
know, it's like, bro, it's been 84 years. Come on.
I mean, I think Long Halloween is finally starting to catch up to it, but.
Well, yeah, I mean, they pushed Long Halloween, so, and just, the whole team behind Long Halloween for so long, so.
Oh, yeah.
And, a lot of the movies in modern day Batman have taken from this and that movie as well. Look at Bat Pats, definitely got Long Halloween vibes. Mm-hmm. Going back to the mobster stuff, giving us very, pulp and procedural,
Oh my God. Can you imagine if they I'm not the Riddler, I'm Holiday.
I'm telling you, I want holiday or calendar. Like, we need to do deep dives. Like, I think that this is the perfect time because Robert Pattinson has a built-in audience, male and female, actually, because, you know, if you've actually ever seen any of his other stuff outside of Twilight, he's a great actor, and he has, like, even in Tenet, people would have preferred for him to be the main lead. Whatever, won't get into that. But yeah, he has a legion of fans that will go on that journey with him, so you don't need a Joker, you don't need a Riddler. You could have definitely gone a little more obscure, say Scarecrow even, instead of the Riddler, just saying.
I don't know what's going on.
Lilith Hellfire got drunk and now she's getting serious. What the hell?
That's what happens.
All right, get ready. All right, so you were talking about Calendar Man. So what are you saying, Lilith Hellfire? You love your Calendar Man?
Nice.
See, I bring it back down to childish levels, children.
Okay, let's move on. This is a good issue though, and it does. I mean, I get all the collections that it's put in. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. All right, so number 3.
Oh God, you never want to do a number 3.
Whoa.
You know what a number 3 is, don't you?
No, I'm afraid to ask.
It's the other liquid.
Oh.
That is a moral oral joke, by the way, for anybody who's a 90s kid that stayed up way too late watching Adult Swim.
All right, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns number 3 from August 1986.
Oh, look at that cover, baby!
Oh, we add someone to the team, another inker. Joining Clark Jansen is Mr. You kids probably never heard of this man, Todd McFarlane.
Who the hell is that?
I guess he's just trying to spawn himself a career.
Nice, I like that.
Thank you.
I love that cover. I want it as a poster so bad.
Oh, with Carrie on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's so oft forgot that it just really burns my goose. I love her.
Whoa.
You know, she's read it.
Hail. All right, title: Hunt the Dark Knight.
Hunting something.
Hail. Nearly awakened from his catatonia, the Joker has slowly been returning to his mad schemes while still incarcerated. He convinces his psychiatrist. He convinces a psychiatrist. The fame-seeking and Batman-hating Dr. Bartholomew Wolper. So it's a guy. It's a.
That's a mouthful.
Oh my! So yes, this time it's a guy. But hey, Joker, psychiatrist.
Listen, Joker is a pansexual, chaotic god. Okay, don't matter. That's a mouthful. All I'm saying is I know a lot more guys that would rather shoot Joker than females. That's all I'm saying.
In the butt is fine.
Oh my.
I still can't get over that name. I'm just like, what does it mean?
I know. That he is not only sane but regretful. Seeking to discredit Batman, Wolper intends to exhibit the Joker on a late night show.
Like the movie Joker?
Man, this is why people know this story, because everyone rips stuff off from this story in order to prove that the Joker is actually a victim of Batman's own psychosis. So Joker's going to go on a late night show and claim he's the victim. I wonder where I've seen this.
It's a lot like Joker from the movie Joker. Oh, Wolper, of course. It's a reference to an actual yeah, never mind. I see where he was going with that.
Okay. Not pleased with this turn of events, Yindel places a heavy guard on the building. However, she still sees the primary threat as Batman and intends to arrest him if he appears. As the police are occupied with attacking Batman, the Joker murders everyone in the studio with his smile gas.
Yikes. You gotta be a real schmuck in Gotham to get taken out by Joker. It's so obvious. Never go anywhere where the Joker's gonna be.
No. Yeah, you were asking for it if you were in that studio. And escapes. Batman follows him to Selina Kyle's, where the former Catwoman has become a depressed, alcoholic, and overweight madam.
Rude! Okay, we all know he has issues with women. It's fine. I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna deep dive that. Yeah. Crazy cat lady, I get it!
Name me one Frank Miller story where the woman isn't like a prostitute, a alcoholic, or both. Okay, we got Catwoman here.
I can't think of a single story. I'm just gonna be real with you.
Yeah, Born Again. Karen Page comes back as a drug addict.
Well, I agree with him on his choice for Karen, but
yeah,
Selena, You've gone a road too far, sir. You're gonna leave my cat goddess alone.
Even like All-Star Batman Robin, Black Canary's working in a bar, stops Batman 5 minutes after she meets him. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just one reason why Lilith don't like freaking All-Star.
No. So yeah, Selena's a depressed, alcoholic, overweight madam. The Joker uses 2 of her girls to drive local politicians to suicide. He then beats and dresses Selena Kyle up as Wonder Woman, leaving a clear clue for Batman to follow. Why Wonder Woman?
You know what? I'm just gonna...
Why Wonder Woman now? Why wouldn't he? I mean, Frank Miller, if you're
We all know that's the secret love story that they're too afraid to tell.
I guess, but I'm like, why wouldn't he just dress
Only
up
Kingdom Come was brave enough to go there.
I mean, why go subtle? Why not just dress her up as Catwoman again? It's
Batman's been over Selena. He's into Diana.
I guess. When the police burst into Selena's flat, Batman and Robin escape. But Yindel notices the young sidekick and adds child endangerment to the list of charges against Batman.
What is this, the 50s?
But he then calls her on the radio and says that it's up to her to rescue the governor from another Joker threat.
What up, governor?
Yindel was left lost for words. With the police on his heels, Batman accompanied. Okay, sorry, damn buttons in the way. By Robin, tracking the Joker down to a county fair. Talking about
boy,
about a hive of scum and villainy. They arrive too late to prevent the Joker from poisoning to death.
This is bleak.
Yeah, he poisons a group of young Cub Scouts. But Robin is dispatched to prevent the Joker's accomplice from blowing up a roller coaster loaded with riders. What was that?
Come on, Joker's last ride. What are we doing, Six Flags? What are we doing?
I know, animated series did it. I mean, there was always something with Joker and roller coasters. Come on.
Because, he has an amusement park vibe. Literally, that's his thing!
And what is the henchman? Is he like a metahuman or something? Because it looks like a little flying baby or something. Like, what is that thing?
Shh, it's Frank Miller. Don't ask questions.
I mean, in a story with, a woman with like, swastika pasties, I'm just like, what is this little flying baby thing?
Don't ask. Don't dig too deep. You will not recover from the rabbit hole.
I know. Robin succeeds in getting the bomb clear of the ride on the moment of exploding, but in the fight that follows, the Joker's accomplice is killed. Oh, Connor McKenna in the chat room.
What? He's awake?
Grr, I'm Batman. Yeah, you and your soup comment. Yeah. Hey, Connor, we might actually get Ray to listen to this because I told him Lilith was getting drunk for it because it's Dark Knight Returns. Ray, this might actually be the first episode of Batman Ray listens to.
Second, because, he did do an actual episode where he talked about Batman.
Yes. Hey, and Connor, good job on the Halloween special. I did listen to that. Even though
Tank tops and wine, that's all anyone needs.
Even though New 52 is not my favorite, as you pointed out. Oh, and thank you for pointing out Phil's not racist. Thank you, Connor. Yes, I heard the episode. Well, no, he said something about people who like the eras like I like sometimes are racist, but he's like, but Phil's not racist. I'm like, okay.
He just call you an old white man.
those Yanks. Oh, when you were 17, this was your favorite comic of all time?
God, Connor makes me feel old.
Connor, I know, Connor, I even said, I'm starting to see some of Frank Miller's work in different eyes as I grow older. So, like I said, I think the only one I really, again, it has problems, but probably my favorite is probably Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah, his Marvel stuff, because Marvel knows how to rein him in subtly. Like, DC's like, do what you want.
I think Born Again is his least problematic work.
That's it a lot, too.
I mean, especially when you bring back Karen Page as a drug-addicted prostitute now. Like, that's his least offensive work. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's true to character. I'm just saying. Karen Page slander always!
Okay, Karen, can I speak to your manager?
I am the manager.
Seriously, bring back Karen Page. How many Karen jokes could you make?
We're too busy with Elektra. We're going through an Elektra renaissance, and I'm here for it.
Yes.
It's
fine. Where's our Funkos? Damn it.
Just wait.
Oh, yeah. This is the comic that tanks Superman in the public eye. But yeah, Daredevil's amazing. And Karen becoming a drug-addicted prostitute is the best thing that happened. She had growth after that. Yeah?
Thank too.
I mean,
Thank you, Connor.
I will not argue that. Yes, I mean other writers, including our friend Mr. D.G. Chichester, it did build off of that. Yes. Meanwhile,
Connor's a good egg. Add him to the good egg list.
he was already there. I mean, come on, he has to put up with Ray. Come on.
True. On a Superman podcast, of all things.
I love Batman.
See, don't let him fool you, Connor.
I love Batman.
Shh, he's listening. I know it. Don't do that to Ray.
Oh, sorry, Ray.
It's a lot of meat.
Batman.
No, sausage man.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if you ever heard these classics from Wrestle, Connor. It's like a commercial break.
Sausage man.
Let's talk about Ray.
Sausage man.
I mean, come on. I mean, he
also could apply to Frank Miller.
Oh, I mean, he
His
faked.
name's Frank. Get it?
Oh, yeah, I get it. I mean, Ray, pretends to be embarrassed, but I mean, you could write sausage songs about me. I'd be like, yeah, I'm the sausage man. Bring the sausage, yeah. Boy, who's drunk? You or me? Meanwhile,
I know, right? Phil, what's in that cup, buddy?
just tea. That's the sad part. Just green tea. That's the sad part. Meanwhile, Batman pursues and defeats Joker in a bloody and violent showdown. Well, aren't they all? Throughout the past days, the Batman has been preparing to do what he never could before: kill the Joker and end the cycle
We're
of
gonna
meaningless
kill
deaths.
the Joker. Hey, wait a minute! Isn't Suicide Squad currently trying to do that?
Yeah. I bet you all get together in a secret room after recordings. For what? Plotting world domination.
Podcast domination.
Yes. Oh, yes, I already have the red strings up for Devil's Reign, Connor. Don't you worry. But in the end, he still cannot bring himself to kill his old enemy, stopping himself before fully killing the Joker.
He's just paralyzed. So he took it out on Barbara next. No biggie.
I was going to say, I mean, I don't think we get into it in this story, but if in this universe, if he did cripple Barbara, I mean, that's irony. It's like, hey, leaving him paralyzed instead. The Joker, laughing madly, commits suicide by twisting his own broken neck. Frank Miller story. Intending for the police to charge Batman with murder.
No one can know my secret. Wait a minute. Oh, too late. Too late. Wrong way.
Joker kills himself to try to frame Batman. I mean, are we saying Joker got the last laugh?
Oh. Well, I mean, Batman paralyzes all the henchmen with crippling medical debt. What's a little physical paralyzation between lovers, you know?
Look at this Iron Fist fan. It's okay to paralyze someone, but not kill them. LOL.
At least Batman's rogues rip their own faces off.
Oh, Moon Knight shot. Oh.
I love you, Ray Ray. Phil made me do it.
Remember, Ray, she's drunk.
What the F?
So drunk.
What the F?
All right, Connor, I know this is what you're waiting for. In the meantime, Superman has become an undercover agent for the American government, and he travels to Gotham to persuade Batman to keep a low profile. Yeah, that's going to happen. However, remember back in the day when I was the high profile and you stuck to the shadows, Bruce?
Exactly.
However, tensions with the Soviet Union are reaching a head over U.S. support for a South American country named Corto Maltese.
Corto Maltese, baby!
I swear, every DC property anymore has to throw in at least one line of Corto Maltese.
Suck it, D Suicide Squad. Suck it, Arrow.
I forget, what was I listening to or reading the other day? There was another Corto Maltese. I'm like, oh, of course. And Superman is called away to deal with it.
Blow him up!
That's right. Also, heat vision from space. Also, the Sons of Batman have begun to make their presence known, taking an even more brutal and deadly tack towards criminals than Batman. Despite
the SOBs! It's the only reason!
SOBs. Again, is this Frank Miller, like, meta commentary on some of the fans? Like, yeah, you don't get it. Some of these characters.
Listen, it's a good joke. A great joke, even.
How did
I need you to calm down.
How did I not get that after decades? As Sons of Batman, SOBs. Okay.
It just takes a wiki article to put it in black and white.
Yes. Also, despite Batman's non-involvement in the actions of the SOBs, only incenses the growing anti-Batman forces in the government and media further.
Yeah, this is definitely like Frank Miller did mushrooms and traveled to the future. He saw all the hate Batman gets and brought it back to 1986. That is my headcanon. That is my theory. A comic theory. Wait a minute. Pat, don't you dare.
Yes. And I guess this issue was also reprinted in all those places I said after last issue.
Yeah, I'm surprised. That doesn't even seem like a lot. I just feel like they're always churning this out. I find these in the dollar bin, for God's sakes. In my guys, please.
I get
the dollar bin.
What, the originals?
Yeah.
I thought the originals were actually worth something just because they were the originals.
Well, they're a little damaged, but it's still originals. If they're in good condition, you can get a nice penny for it.
I mean, I could see getting a reprint cheap, but I thought the originals, just because they came first, were worth something. Yeah,
take care of them. Or they're worthless. That's how that works.
This issue was reprinted all those places. The last one was. Okay, so I wonder how much Todd McFarlane inks. It says Todd McFarlane inked at least one page of this issue. So I wonder how much he did.
You know what? Tweet him. He might answer you.
Oh.
Like, if you can answer the question.
Yes.
I don't know if it's like a legal thing, because that seems weird to just say he inked at least one page.
Hey, come talk to us about it.
We love Spawn.
Hey, we talked King Spawn and Gunslinger Spawn last night.
I love Gunslinger.
I'm telling you, you'll like King Spawn 3.
I know. I'll get to it today. I gotta binge another show today, and then I'm gonna finish up the rest of my comments.
So not even subtly, Dr. Ruth Westheimer appears as one of the guests on the talk show whom the Joker kills.
It's not the first time, though. She was in another one. We did.
Or
was somebody vaguely
yeah,
assumed to be her, remember? It was about 5 issues back, I think.
Man, she should have took Joker out. Wasn't she like a Israeli secret forces or something?
Exactly! That would have been so dope.
Oh, yeah. The Dave Endocrine Show is a parody of Late Night with David Letterman.
Little bastard. Him and Jay Leno.
Yeah,
worst.
Yeah.
We had our Team Coco rant. It's fine.
Yes.
And like I said, one day for the Patreon, I definitely want to do a Team Coco episode and just rip the hell out of Jay Leno.
I wonder, there's no way we could get Conan for that, could we?
No. Well, we can tweet it to him. He might like it and retweet it.
I'll send you over Andy.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
See, if you're an old school Team Coco fan, just ask for the masturbating bear. Only the real OGs know that joke. Oh my God, I remember staying up in middle school so late.
I know everyone knows it, but I just love Triumph.
Yes, of course.
For me to poop on.
I mean, he made it all the way to an Eminem song, so you know. God, the 2000s were weird.
I know. Connor was literally watching. Okay, so you guys know Letterman. I never know down there. I'm just like, do they know Letterman and Conan and Jay Leno?
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's American media. That's like our biggest export, for better or for worse. Honestly,
I don't know. Ray didn't know Kool-Aid Man or General Tso's chickens. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think they have like Flavor Aid down there, and not Kool-Aid. No, honestly, when I went down there, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's not like a lot of American brands. They call a lot of different stuff. Like Burger King is actually Jack in the Box. Just saying.
Vegemite juice. Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Emu, which is delicious.
Connor. Triumph at the Bon Jovi concert.
Oh, he's giving me flashbacks of the bad times. Sometimes the before times were terrible.
I'll take a bad Triumph over some of these other people, you know.
Oh yeah. Borat?
Over some people without hands up their butts, yeah.
My wife? yeah, I'd take Triumph over Borat. I said it.
Oh.
Sorry, Sasha. I love Ali G, but I hate Borat. Absolutely hate Borat.
Well, I mean, I won't get into politics. But who he caught with their hand down their pants. But anyway.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just...
Got him. All right, so should we get to the last one? Because again, we still have...
This is a doozy.
We do have new Bat books to talk.
Speaking of politics.
Oh my, yes.
The USSR. Oh boy.
All right, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, number 4 from December 1996. The month.
That dark 86.
Wait a minute. So was that delayed? Because weren't we like June, July, August? Now it's December.
Who's this guy? Kevin Smith?
Oh, Snoochie.
Nice.
Yeah, number 3 was August. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so they.
Or maybe they wanted to finish out the year strong. KO.
Or Dark Forces were just aligning in this last part had to come out the month you were born.
Exactly.
Imagine reading Batman after 1986. Okay, Gil Gadot. No, that's what I said, Connor. I said, love this story or hate it. Everyone knows it because I say this is the dividing line. There was everything Batman before this, and then this set the tone for everything after. So,
I am Batgod. Kneel before me.
and Connor, I'm sure you hate this. Yeah, this right here. This is the moment where we're like, hey, Batman could take Superman.
So stupid.
Connor said everything after sucked.
Oh, there's some good stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
come
you know,
on.
obviously go try to find our old Nightfall issues and stuff. But like a lot of mainstream Batman is repetitive, redundant, and cash grabby. I will give you that.
But again, you can't blame Nightfall for
I said post like 2002 is really when Batman starts getting just cash grabby.
Okay, not to be controversial, but maybe after they bring Jason Todd back, that's when they jump the shark.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hated that until they did the whole Red Hood thing for so long. I was like, this is so unnecessary. They're like, but we have we'll do that to Bucky too. So it's just, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Who came first? Because around the time they brought Jason Todd back, they brought back Bucky. Yeah.
Yep. All-Star Superman. Yeah, that breaks my heart.
Yeah, I don't think Miller ever got Superman right, Connor.
Intentionally so.
Oh yeah.
Him and Alan Moore, it's like, well, why do you continue to write superheroes if you hate them so much?
Yeah, Frank Miller, if you hate Superman, why do you keep writing it? I guess paycheck, you know.
It's every, artist right, but it's like, it feels a little weird. It's like, Superman's iconic.
I don't know.
It's okay to dump on an icon, but God.
I mean, I don't know about if still now, but for the longest time, I'm sure they were just back the money truck up to Frank Miller. So it's like, I guess I'll do it.
We need the money. Gimme. I will give him money to just do his own. I like his independent stuff a lot. I don't.
Yeah. Well,
that's where he thrives best.
Yeah. Well, I think he's kind of similar to Bendis, just in the fact I think he's better on like the stuff he created more than like the,
exactly.
It's already been
very Bendis-y. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Connor. Next year, if we do an episode where we put Bendis on trial for his war crimes, you want to send in feedback
or be a juror?
You want to be a witness? Be like, I had eyewitness an eyewitness account of what Bendis did to Superman. Sure.
Like, guilty. 2 words. Rogo Czar. Hashtag never forget, never forgive. But let's get into issue 4.
The citizens of Kandor can testify. Oh wait, no, they can't. They're dead.
Genocide.
Again, Bendis creates new character who comes in and saves the day from the Bendis created villain and saves all the pre-existing heroes. There's been worse Superman runs than Bendis. I agree with that. It wasn't very good, but hardly the fall of Rome.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I think
the foundation.
I mean, if he had been there longer, I think he could have done more damage, Connor. But
they just let him loose in Justice League. It's fine. I'm not bitter or anything.
You mean the Naomi and Black Adam show? Yes. All right. Part number 4. Again, December 1986. Another month, a month that will live in infamy.
Yes.
Both Hellfire is being born somewhere right now. The Dark Knight Falls.
Wait a minute. Did it come out on the 8th? Does it say? Can we look that up? I don't think the 8th was a Tuesday, honestly.
So I wonder if they were just running behind or what, because McFarlane only helped with the inks on issue 3, so, and that's the last issue before we got the big break, so maybe they were running behind. I don't know. When the USSR threatens a nuclear warhead called Coldbringer in response to Superman's presence in Corto Maltese, Superman.
That was a Monday. I was born on a Monday. Suck it.
Lilith Hellfire born on a Monday.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh my!
I thought it was a Tuesday for some reason. I can't remember why.
I'll have to make sure I mention that to Charlie, Mr. Big Solomon Grundy fan. Superman manages to divert the missile to an uninhabited desert area before detonating.
Okay, Felicity.
Hey, at least it wasn't a populated city.
Yeah, a populated city.
But damage is done nonetheless. Okay, that's Felicity. The warhead was designed to disrupt all electronics and communications in the Western Hemisphere, as well as throw millions of tons of dust and debris into the atmosphere. Yeah, it's already polluted.
Deprived of sunlight. Okay, now Hulk can kick his ass.
Oh, my.
Okay, this is the only time Hulk can beat Superman. There.
Oh, Connor would appreciate that. Connor, yeah. All prospective boyfriends for Lilith Hellfire. The first question she asked that, if they don't even get a date if they answer this wrong, but she's like, can Hulk beat Superman? And if they answer yes, they're out. But if
they're blocked.
But if they're like, oh no, yeah, Superman kicks Hulk's ass every time, then she's like, okay, one date. You get at least one date.
You get the audition. You can come in.
Hey-oh. Come to Australia. I think Connor's in love now. Yeah, Lilith believes Superman will beat Hulk every time. Okay.
And I love Hulk, but this is the only time Hulk can kick Superman's ass. The only time.
Connor, would you like me to come on camera and propose to Lilith for Hellfire right now? She's too old.
Yeah. Is he even old enough to drink?
Oh! Hey, that's good, Connor. That means you look young. Yes. Trust me, you might not like it now, but when you're like 40, yeah, you'll appreciate that. Deprived of the sunlight that gives him his power, Superman nearly dies. Gotham descends almost immediately, and they don't need any excuse to descend into chaos.
They're like Florida. It's either Florida or Detroit. I'm not sure exactly where Gotham is, but
as the blackouts hit with rioting and
looting. So the usual.
A Wednesday in Gotham, yeah. An airplane crippled by the electromagnetic pulse crashes into a building, feeding the panic. A few citizens, including Jim Gordon, pull together to fight the fires and retain some semblance of civilization until the power is restored. Though near death from wounds inflicted during his fight with the Joker and the police, Batman applies his ingenuity to restoring law to Gotham. He and Robin muster a force of Sons of Batman, he's getting the SOBs together, and train them in non-lethal methods as a means to stop looting and ensure the flow of needed supplies. It's almost like it's a no man's land.
Only this time, this is the safest place to be.
Yes. Gotham, ironically, soon becomes the safest and best-fed city in America. Seeing this as an embarrassment rather than a blessing, the U.S. government dispatches Superman to take the Dark Knight down.
That's definitively political. I'm just saying.
No. Get out of town. Warned of their plans by Oliver Queen.
The other Batman, the Green Batman. As a Green Arrow fan, I'm the only person allowed to say that.
Yes. Lilith is a hardcore Green Arrow fan, so yes.
He's always by my side. Although, it's green screen, so.
Oh, yeah. I got TV all the way up there in front of the Flash. Boop. All right. Who is now a bitter one-armed revolutionary.
One arm, you say? That sounds familiar.
Oh, my.
Both of them.
Well, I was going to say, bitter one-armed revolutionary. So the only difference now is he only has one arm. Batman prepares for his ultimate clash.
He said eat the rich and gave them his arm in solidarity. I'm just saying, Green Arrow is that guy.
Batman prepares for his ultimate clash, which we'll never see any version of this fight ever again. Armed with an artificial powered exoskeleton, and we'll never see that again either. The Batmobile, synthetic kryptonite, and we'll never see that again, and a mysterious pill. Whoa. Was it?
I told you he just needed Viagra. I told you.
I was going to say, was it a blue pill?
He took the black pill.
They took the red pill. He's going back into the Matrix. Batman confronts Superman in a final showdown. It's never final. At Crime Alley, where Wayne's parents were murdered decades earlier.
Oh, God. Poor future Lilith. You are so drunk, aren't you, baby doll?
Oh my God! Just the psychological damage. I mean, he's like beating Superman on the spot where his parents bled out. I mean, oh my God!
Will this finally heal his trauma? No.
No, never. We need to sell books, Lilith Hellfire. Ignoring the comic and Batman's idiotic speeches as an alternate Superman, I actually think it's kind of neat. A comment on his status as a symbol. I just don't like what it did. Yeah, Connor. Again, Frank Miller don't get this. At Crime Alley, yes, Connor.
Yes, it is worse than you remember.
Again, beating him on the exact spot where his parents died.
Why did you say that name?
Martha. So we can't completely blame that movie. I mean, they took it right from here. So yeah, they're really hitting you in the face with that.
Hitting you in the face with that sack. You hit him right in the face with that sack.
Hey-oh.
But guess what? Suffers a stroke immediately.
That's where Wayne's parents were murdered decades earlier. Batman manages to defeat the weakened Superman only to apparently die of a heart attack at the stroke of midnight. At precisely the same moment, can you get it? He's dying in the same spot his parents died. The
irony, the symbolism, the full circle moment. I'm a genius.
Yeah, see? Hit him right in the face with that irony.
He hit him right in the face with that sack. It's wintering time. I mean,
exactly.
A Frank by any other name.
Carter, I love all caps. My parents are dead. Hey, that's every superhero now. No, it didn't used to be. I mean, Barry Allen used to have 2 live parents. No more.
Wonder Woman's mom used to care about her. So.
Oh, now she's like.
I'm getting to that.
Now she's like Odin.
Yeah.
At precisely the same moment, Alfred oversees the destruction of the Batcave in Wayne Manor before suffering a fatal stroke immediately. Oh my God, strokes just going around now. You have a stroke.
They're all old as dirt anyway. So.
Well, yeah, Bruce is 55. How old's Alfred?
Alfred's like 1,000.
I mean, wasn't he a grown man when Bruce was a kid? Yeah. The news that Bruce Wayne was Batman spreads throughout the world. Dark Knight Rises. However, Wayne's stocks and funds have been sold and liquidated to his heirs and Wayne board members. Wayne Manor and Batcave destroyed, and all evidence as to his methods and tools wiped out. At a funeral attended by Gordon, Selena Kyle, Yindel, Carrie, and others, Clark Kent is plainly ravaged with sadness and grief. Just as he turns to leave, however, he hears a faint heartbeat coming from...
When the roles are reversed in the cinematic universes!
Yes, he hears a faint heartbeat coming from the interred coffin. After staring at Carrie for a few silent moments, Kent gives her a wink and leaves. Wayne has faked his death with planning, skill, and his knowledge of chemistry. So he got high on his own supply. Carrie digs up his living body as soon as possible. Wayne had hoped to keep the secret even from Superman. With his wink, however, Kent confirms Wayne's hope that he would play along with the charade. Bruce Wayne, because that's all Superman wanted, was him to keep a low profile.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne, finally looking forward to his life, leads Robin, Green Arrow, and his army of SOBs deep into the unexplored caverns beyond the Batcave, preparing to continue his fight for justice in a more low-key but equally important way than his previous
How about just fixing Gotham's socioeconomic problems? That would probably turn you into a utopia, just saying.
That's not going to feed that Batman monster, though, Lilith.
It's what your mother would have wanted. It's not probably what your dad wanted, but your mother probably did.
But she's dead, Lil. She can't tell me that, because she's dead.
I know.
Get it? She's dead. I don't know if you know this, Lil, but Batman's parents are dead.
I thought it was just his Uncle Ben.
Oh.
As a person who hosts Ultimate Firecast, I can make that joke.
And future Lil, take a drink.
Don't mind if I do.
You just said that so you could take a drink. I see you, wily minx. All right.
Like I said, it has its good moments, like very poignant, very political in its own weird way.
Yes.
But man, those characterizations are brutal. It's brutal.
I mean, an all-star Batman and Robin just gets worse because every other page is like, I'm the goddamn Batman.
I know, that's like the Juggernaut. Like, we should actually, for Patreon, just make you do that all over again.
That's, oh my, I should go back and cut up that all-star Batman and Robin just so I have a drop of me saying, the goddamn Batman.
Please do, we need it.
All right, this week we have a new Batman book, The Goddamn Batman.
I don't know, for better or for worse, I still think that the story holds up. Like I said, this is the definitive line. I enjoy modern Batman for the sheer irony of it. But you know, I love a good pulpy detective story the most.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
and that's what we lost with the Frank Miller success.
Yeah. And I think that's the point, especially like Connor brought up. It's just like, you know, with a lot of stories, it's like, you know, some fans don't see like the subtle stuff behind the scenes and you just take it at face value. And it's like, no, you can't take this at face value. It's like all those racists who like watched Archie Bunker, like, oh yeah. It's like, no, you're not getting it. No.
Or all the Republicans that grew up watching Star Trek saying, I really loved old Star Trek with Kirk, Spock, and McCoy.
Yeah.
I think you missed the whole point. They would hate you. Although Shatner as a person would love you, but the actual characters themselves would hate you.
Exactly. Well, that's like when I was a kid and like I knew people who would steal comics. I'm like, don't you like get the lessons? Don't you like get the lessons from these comics?
You can steal lipstick. Don't steal comics.
I know. I'm like, oh my. Well, I guess that statute of limitations is up. Hello, though.
I am. Yeah. It's totally up.
That's right, kids. She was a cheerleader in high school. Can you imagine a cheerleader? Cheer.
I'm cheery when I want to be, when I'm drunk.
Oh, you must be very cheery right now.
But yeah, no, let's get into,
Yeah, Connor says Miller Batman is internet Batman.
Yeah, I agreed.
All right. Oh, hey. Yes, Connor, if you didn't heard, there's new Bat books out this week.
6 of them! Count them, 6!
When does that happen?
All the time now. This is the new status quo.
Yeah.
And I'm not very happy about it.
So yeah, 6 books. Where do you want to start, Lilith?
Wherever you want to lead, Captain. I read them all for this specifically.
All right, 6 books, and hey, Catwoman is in 3 of them. You think
there's the start.
You think that's coincidental?
No. Although, shout out to Lonely City #1. Like, we'll get there, I guess. But...
Yeah. All right, let's do this. We'll save the Catwoman ones for last. Did you read? I'm sure you read it. Legends of the Dark Knight #6.
Yes, I did.
So, I mean, we kind of got 2 short stories this time. I mean, aren't they doing this digitally first? So then, what did they just take like 2 digital chapters and slap them in a book, maybe?
Yeah.
But yeah, the first one's a Solomon Grundy. Speaking of Born on a Monday, it's Solomon Grundy story, and then we should have recommended this to Charlie, man.
I totally forgot. Yeah,
me too. I'll if I remember, I'll tell him tonight. And then the second story is a Croc story.
See, this is what I mean. I like Killer Croc. He's been very prominent in the comics, and I'm just wondering why they're holding back on the movie stuff.
I know. Well, is it Suicide Squad stuff? And
yeah, maybe
he already showed up in Suicide Squad, and
there could be, if we have a Ratcatcher too, we can have a Killer Croc 3 or whatever.
But no, I mean, if you just want like nice shorts, again, especially this issue, nice short Batman stories that, you know, don't have to worry about continuity. Yeah, I mean, the Legends of the Dark Knight.
And it's also, I like that it's digital first. I enjoy those.
Yeah, but even Connor might like, or Ray might like these. Yeah, no.
Nah, I wouldn't push it on that one.
I don't know.
Although the emphasis isn't really on Batman. Ironically enough, I feel like in a lot of these stories, so he might like it.
Oh yeah, especially this issue. Well, yeah, because like I said, yeah, the Solomon Grundy story and the Croc story. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, for those of you who don't, you know, hate continuity or fear state or anything, yeah,
continuity doesn't even matter these days, especially at DC.
Yeah, I guess because everything counts.
Yeah, so it's just like, it's probably another Earth.
True. So you're still enjoying Legends of the Dark Knight?
I am, but I prefer Urban.
Yeah.
It's still good, but I prefer Urban. I think it is the superior of the anthology stories.
Well, I know it's bigger too, but it better be for that price tag. It better be.
I mean, I've read some $10 books, $8 books.
I know,
that are, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, it better be.
It's consistently good, though.
Yeah, it better be better than Legends of the Dark Knight, especially if it's like more than double the price, isn't it?
Yes, it is, sir.
Did you read Nightwing 85?
Of course. I like this new era of Nightwing. I hope you're not mad at me.
Wait, what'd you say? You love this era?
Yeah. I mean, after that detour we took.
Oh, please. Even Chris and I couldn't defend Rick Grayson. No, come on.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And I
love the cover the most. It's the best thing about it. Shout out to Robbie Rodriguez.
and I love him and Barbara together. So yeah, it's great.
And then Tim, I feel like Tim and Dick don't interact a lot or haven't in like the last 5 years for some reason. So this was like really refreshing.
Well, Damien.
Well, yeah, Avi.
But no, I love that brotherly thing with him and Tim, you know, especially after Dick and
He's
Barbara.
the middle child, basically.
Oh, yeah, they really...
Neglected as hell.
Oh, yeah, once Damien showed up, they really janned Tim, yeah.
He's not even Jan, he's cousin Oliver at this point.
Oh.
Sorry, Tim, but it's the truth.
Didn't even get time to enjoy his coming out party, man. Then they threw John Kent in the headline.
I mean, you know, honestly, I kind of ship it, and I hope that's the point of it.
Oh, what, John and Tim?
One Batman and Superman couple shall be together.
Oh, what, John and Tim?
If it's not going to be him and Damian, like I was thinking when they did the Sons book.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Well, I mean, they aged John up. Technically, Damien's still underage.
True. I've just been waiting for them to age Damian up. I'm just like, come on, what's with this normie Franklin Richards situation we got going here?
I mean, that would be interesting, though, because it would be like, yeah, he's dating his best friend's brother. I mean...
If we're not doing that, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, I mean...
I think that would piss way too many people.
I was gonna say, DC, you seem to be about the headlines. I mean, come on, buy Superman.
Batman and Superman fall in love.
Buy Superman dates by Robin. I mean, come on. And then half the public is still like, wait, Clark Kent's doing what to Robin?
But back to this Nightwing story. I love Oracle Network. Like, that is...
Yeah.
It's adorable!
And this and like the Batman issue we'll get to, I guess we're setting up the Batgirls book. Yeah,
yes.
Plural, kids.
It's a dream come true. It like took forever. I'm like, if we're not going to get Birds of Prey, I guess this is the next best thing.
Exactly. I don't know.
Is Birds of Prey past its time, maybe?
I don't know. I mean, I
need some more Huntress, though. Just saying.
True.
And Black Canary, since they're not doing anything with, Green Arrow.
I mean, unless we do like a Birds of Prey could we do a Birds of Prey without Barbara? Just do like Huntress, Black Canary, no, do not bring Harley in.
That's exactly what they do. I think Barbara's the thing that keeps it at bay.
Yeah, true. But no, I'd be here for it.
I like these two together. I miss these two together. I'm glad that we're going to be getting some more time once Bruce is out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And just the whole Bat family coming together and actually being functional instead of dysfunctional, because Bruce makes them dysfunctional. It's really sad.
Connor's so sick of Harley. So say we all.
Yes.
I mean, the character's not bad, but yeah, they're just milking her to death. It's just...
The TV show on HBO Max is great.
Oh, yeah.
I was very resistant to it. Phil beat me down, and I enjoy it.
It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, for what it is, it's great, you know.
And if they could keep that same energy in the comic, they need to just make it a black label at this point so that they can keep that same energy that the TV show is giving.
I mean, I know she's like a bad character, but I'm like...
tangentially.
Do you think we need to take her, maybe take Ivy with her, but just like keep them in their own little pocket for a couple, at least 6 months?
I say give them an actual Gotham Siren show and just let that be an actual brand again. Because Catwoman can't get no justice anywhere else either. So
I mean, we did like a short story or something, but yeah, the 3 of them on a road trip. Let's do a year of that.
Oh, that was actually really great, by the way.
Yeah, let's do a year of that. The 3 of them just traveling the country.
Oh yeah,
hard traveling villains. Come on.
I'm just saying the story, right? Well, anti-heroes. Let's be real.
Hard traveling anti-heroes, yeah. Dude, take the old hard traveling heroes and just throw an anti in there. You know, like someone's...
Honestly, but like when you think about it though, like if you go back to, Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy in in those movies that shall not be named. It's like, wait a minute, she's just trying to make the earth green again. He's trying to stop freaking, global warming. Why are we rooting for the billionaire again?
I was going to say, and the billionaire had to shut him down.
Well, in real life, it reflects real life. Looking at you, oil companies. But yeah.
Connor, like...
I just think that that's what we need. Like... And I want some more Barber development, so...
You know what?
If it's gotta come in a Nightwing book, so be it.
I know it'll never happen, but I told Kristen, I'm like, if they're not going to marry Bruce and Selena, let's get a Dick and Barbara wedding. Come on.
We got so close so many times, it's ridiculous.
I mean, we've got 20 Robins running around now. How about Dick's the married Robin? Come on, kids.
It makes too much sense, baby doll.
I know. Come on. Come on, DC. Nightwing 100. Come on.
More like 250. Sorry, buddy. Luca will be in college by then.
I mean, come on, DC. You can put out 50 variant covers. You can promote the hell out of it. Come on.
Yeah, but I think that the story was very lovely. Tom Taylor's just holding it down. He's just battening down the hatches.
Told you, he's DC's Kelly Thompson, man. He's right. He
really is,
right,
and he's doing a really great job on all the books that he's working on.
Oh yeah, he really gets the character Dick Grayson. So.
Although, if he ever needs a break, maybe he should suggest Tim Seeley just come back for a run so he can get some rest.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just throw that out there.
At least a month or two. Yeah.
An annual something.
Seriously. All right. Hate to do this to you. Batman 115.
Oh, my God. What the F was that? That was so bad.
Miracle Molly.
The Batman book is terrible. What is this?
I don't know if it's just we have to do this event, or it's Tynan's leaving.
Fear State is ruining the Batman books. I'm just gonna be real with you.
I just wonder if he really had to pick up the pace because he's leaving by November, December. So it's
he's we've got way too much to cover. My bad.
Because it almost seems like to me this was going to run to at least 2022, but he's out, so it's okay, we got to wrap it up real quick. So
it's just every single issue feels like a hastily introduced character, but it's just. And then they're the key to that one thing in that issue. It's just, ooh, what is this? A Power Rangers episode? I can't.
It just seems like all these new characters, and then it's oh, hey, guess what? The Magistrate, the Unsanity Collective, it's oh, hey, by the way, Batman stopped by real quick to say hi.
Yeah, it's just fatigue. I think at this point, no shade to them. It's just, I'm fatigued of it all.
Yeah. Let's get some just.
And an anti-Oracle. I was okay, they did it better in the other book with the anti-Oracle stuff. I'm just saying.
Well, I think when this is done, we're going to get a reset because Bruce is leaving town for a while. Dick and Barbara are going to be in charge. And then, I think we'll get a more classic take when he comes back, hopefully.
Something's got to change.
Yeah.
The Detective comics are better. This Batman, but I used to like the Batman book more than Detective for a while. And then now it's flopped back again, unfortunately.
I was going to say, it goes through cycles.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, we get a Batgirl's backup, so.
Yep, definitely. And a shout out to all the artists on this book.
Oh, yeah.
They did a great job, I think. That cover was giving me Poison Ivy vibes, though, and I was a little bummed.
I know. Oh, yeah. Becky Cloonan was one of the writers on that Batgirls. Is she going to write?
Yeah.
Is she going to be writing that book?
I thought that's what she said, but.
I can't remember. Maybe. Yeah, it might be. I hope so. So again, just like in the Nightwing book, this is teasing a Batgirls thing upcoming.
Cass and Stephanie, all they need is Carrie. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Yeah, because I guess the both books are Batman 116. They're showing up again in Batman 116.
Yeah.
But they did shout out that Batman Urban Legends story from issue 8 with Batwoman. Yeah. Oh, there's your Birds of Prey.
Ooh, I like it.
Huntress, Black Canary, and Kate. Yeah.
That would be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Women of the Bat! Too soon? Okay.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, we need to do that. They need to do that. All right, so that was Batman 115.
Hold on, what the... Just out of curiosity, what the hell was Batman versus Bigby, A Wolf in Gotham? What is this?
I didn't read it.
I missed number 1, and I'm what the hell?
I haven't been reading it. Isn't it is he...
Dinosaurs and...
Is he? I thought it was. Is he a werewolf or something? Or
yeah, it's really weird.
I have nothing against Batman versus the Supernatural, but I just remember looking at the synopsis. I was yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
I missed number 1, so I was just scanning the freaking shelves, and I'm what the hell is this? My guy was put it down. You'll hate it.
Oh, really?
But it's a Vertigo crossover, I guess.
Okay.
So I picked it up anyway because it's about Fabletown and stuff. So if you know, you know. I was just it's not that bad, but it's weird that they would have Batman of all people. But
yeah, well, if you're not too familiar with Vertigo stuff, would you enjoy it?
Yeah, you're lost.
Okay.
You're lost. I mean, like I said, if you know about Fabletown and stuff, it might be up your alley. But general Batman fans probably don't want to read that.
I mean, I'm sure the certain fans want to read that, but it's again, you're putting out so much Batman stuff. Batman's the one property. Batman and Superman are the properties everyone knows. It's shouldn't Batman be an easy entry point for new readers?
You would think.
As we're in the midst of fear state.
So let's get to the cat books. They were definitely better.
Oh, yeah. So Catwoman 36.
Okay, yeah, we can do that one.
Another fear state crossover.
Tangentially.
So is this like, are we resetting some of the Catwoman stuff? Because I mean, it looks like, sounds like she's going to leave town or something, isn't it?
She's going to go find Bruce. What do you mean?
Oh, God.
But like, it is a Gotham City Sirens reunion. So.
Oh, my
you can
God.
rejoice on that.
If Selena went with Bruce, they should do that. It's just like, just the on the road stories are in the main Batman book and Catwoman book.
She's like trying to steal something. He's like, Selena, no! She's like, Bruce, yes! All across the 50 states, yeah. I would be here for that.
But yeah, this is just more fear state nonsense.
And also, stop it with the Ghostmaker. No one cares. And what the hell is a white witch? Like, what is going on here?
I know. Look at the end of this Catwoman. I was like, are we supposed to know who those clones
Really?
are?
She's going to ask the Riddler for help? Like, this is just so unbelievable.
But it's trendy.
The Riddler.
It's trendy.
Modern Riddler.
It's trendy, Lilith. They spelled white wrong. W-I-G-H-T. I know.
I know.
Well,
I was just like, she's not Stevie Nicks. You calm down now.
I mean, you know what they're doing. Catwoman, Riddler. You know why they're doing that.
I do, and I don't like it. I hate it here.
And if you don't,
sometimes synergy goes too far.
And if you don't, stay tuned for March, kids.
Maybe.
The Batman. No, I just mean the movie's coming in March.
No, I know, maybe.
Oh, you think they're going to push that back?
I don't think they can, but they want to.
If nothing else, they're just going to...
They want to make this a summer blockbuster. They desperately need to, honestly.
Yeah.
There's not too much longer they can be treading in the bread like this.
Yeah, but Winter Flash and Black Adam coming out, are one of those the summer thing or whatever?
Like I said, that universe doesn't even effing matter. They're just finishing contracts out at this point. Like, they're pinning all their hopes and dreams on making Batpat the new Nolan trilogy. Mark my words. That's what they want. A younger Batman with a because come on, let's be real. Bale didn't even have a built-in fandom, but after that first movie hit, up until very recently, I'd say 3 or 4 years ago, before people started pooping on the Nolan stuff, it was the best thing in town, the best thing smoking. And mark my words, that's what they're going to do with Batpat.
Mark my words.
Oh my.
You heard it here first, kids. Well, actually, you heard it first on the last Capes and Lunatics episode, but I'll regurgitate here. It's fine. And also, the gardener can go kick rocks. We have Poison Ivy. We don't need you. Bye-bye.
Again, I just can't wait till Catwoman gets past Fear State, just like all the other books.
So generic. Everything in the story is so damn... The gardener, Alleytown. Like, could you be any less original?
What about Miracle Molly?
I got a Miracle Molly for you.
Hey, well, Connor says, please.
It's in my drink. It's in my. No, I'm kidding.
Connor, please no more gritty, realistic Batman movies. I don't know, man.
Well, you're gonna hate the Batman.
I think that's what.
Baby doll. Don't even bother then.
I think that's what sells. So tell people quit going to those movies.
Yeah, this is Nolan trilogy rebooted because that's the best thing that ever happened to their coffers.
I think after Batman v Superman and Justice League, they're just
you need to get back to that. Batman in a freaking Hulkbuster suit. Come on.
They're like, we need to just keep him in Gotham with his rogues. Yeah. And that 4-hour travesty of the Snyder Cut. Oh my God. I guess Ray hasn't watched it yet.
He needs to be tried for war crimes for that, to be honest.
Exactly. I just heard Connor telling Ray, they'll watch the Snyder Cut, and Ray's like, what is that, 6 hours? It's like, no, 4. Oh, okay. I was just sitting there screaming, no, don't do it.
Oh my God. Yeah, no.
I know, Connor, you didn't like the trailer. I can't remember the last time I saw more under.
It is a very generic psychological thriller trailer sprinkled with Batman breadcrumbs.
An explosion.
I get it.
I mean, it's a superhero movie.
I liked it.
It's a superhero movie. How outside the box
can it get? It's
gonna
be pulpy and monsters. How can I not like it? I just want him to hang someone from the bat plane and we'll be happy. That's it. That's all that I ask.
The Q&A beforehand wasn't good either. I didn't see that.
Well, DC fandom is not a very well run event. It's not.
I don't see. Yeah, because what was last year was the first one.
Oh God, last year you couldn't even log in. At least they got that right.
Well, both years, I'm just like, oh, DC fandom's coming. Should I watch it? I'll just hit the clips later. I was just like, yeah, nothing here really. I'm not motivated to watch it.
Only the most toxic DC fans go to even think about DC fandom. I'm just gonna be real.
Sorry, Tyler. Although I don't think he even watched it.
Toxic.
Well, I don't think he was even watching it live. Because I think him and James were at some convention or something. So that's what I'm saying. Because I was like, oh man, even Tyler and James aren't watching this. I was like, man,
it's gonna be real interesting to see if they actually transition to a physical event once the pandemic's over.
Yeah. But I'm just
because I feel like they had created that specifically because they couldn't go to Comic-Con, and now they're kind of stuck with that now.
But I'm just saying, if you can get guys like Tyler to show up,
who even plans it? Like, this is what I'm saying. If it was so big, who would even plan another convention during DC fandom? Just saying.
Yeah. Connor says in the Q&A they were just talking about how they wanted the ground Batman. That was
I told you this is the new Nolan. I'm telling you, I didn't even watch DC fandom. I'm gonna be really real with you. So.
I just went on later and watched.
I didn't watch last year either. I just got all the clips and was like, okay. Whatever.
I just watched some trailers. That's later on. That's all I did.
Actually, I think the best person to recap stuff like that, if you can stomach her, is Grace Randolph. I really enjoy her takes on stuff. She's very fair to me personally. But
I don't think we mentioned it, but yeah, not only with their trailer for The Batman, but I guess they're coming out with a animated Catwoman movie, and it's like and Batwoman's in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know we talked about that.
Yeah, it looks.
Maybe that was just casual conversation, but yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I mean, it looked okay. I mean, I don't know about some of the anime. I mean, I think it's like big anime eyes, but besides that, I mean, it didn't.
As long as it's not Batman Ninja, I can forgive it. Yeah. Oh God, never talk about Batman Ninja.
Fandom sucks. Agreed. Connor says Grace Randolph.
Like I said, if you can stomach her. I enjoy her over-the-top personality. It's quite hilarious.
I guess he's saying she blocks people who call her out when info is wrong.
It's the internet. That's what everybody does now.
One, I'm not familiar with Grace Randolph's work. And two, I can't say anything because I'm pretty petty myself.
I was going to say King of Petty over here.
Hey, remember?
Queen of Salt.
I was going to say, yeah, Connor, if you don't know, we're salty over there and petty right here.
We're the iconic duo of Salt and Petty.
Salty and petty. Yeah, we still need to get those t-shirts made.
It's so salty. Oh my God, wouldn't it be hilarious? Oh, if we could throw that together by Halloween, that would be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Tell Charlie he can be Paprika. Yes, that was a Blue's Clues reference.
I must stash him if he wants to do that.
Nice. Let's get over to maybe Batman Catwoman number 8.
Yep. And we also need a t-shirt with the arrow pointing down to the crotch saying scroll down.
Gotta be gentle with the package.
So this is still happening.
Why? What is the point?
I don't know.
I mean, outside of giving Tom King one more damn thing to do.
I guess it's supposed to be like an artistic thing, but I'm just like, the time jumps really, like, I don't know. I'm not here for it. I'm just like, it takes me out of it.
And we're dealing with Penguin. I am over the Penguin and the Riddler. Like, we get it. Synergy. We get it.
Well, I was going to say, you're going to have to put up with him probably till at least the middle of next year. So.
And then, now they've made Phantasm a freaking joke.
I know.
Like, that used to be so iconic, and now I'm just like, meh.
Now it's just like, we want to shock people. Let's bring in Phantasm.
Modern comics. They ruin everything you love as a kid, I swear.
Yeah. And then in this future, you get Commissioner Dick Grayson and Batman and Catwoman's daughter. So yes, kids.
Sure.
So yes, kids. Her Batman and Catwoman's daughter. So of course, her anatomy doesn't comply to the laws of human beings.
At least she knows how to use a zipper.
Hey-oh. I'm just
gonna tell you, Liam Sharp's artwork is the only thing keeping me coming back. The story, no offense to Tom, like the story, it's not. They're not living up to the potential of both, and it's just such a shame. Catwoman deserves better.
What do you think of Selina's costume in this one? Would you be here for that, like in the regular book? At least they close up those armpits.
I was gonna say anything to get rid of the armpits.
I mean, I like it has goggles. I like the goggles.
It's definitely a callback to a lot of the best of all the eras, I think, is probably the point and intention.
But yeah, this thing, like I say this every issue, but it just jumps around too much for me.
Yeah. I wonder how long this is going to go. 2 more issues? 12? What?
I thought, wasn't it supposed to be 12, I thought?
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Because
wait.
it's not doing so good in the sales either, so that's what I was just wondering.
Because it's like a sporadic releases whenever, so it's like
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me see all the windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. There's like 4 more doors and windows, so yeah, it looks like 4 more issues.
Yeah.
I thought it was 12.
Yeah, me too. Okay. I can do it till then because I think Catwoman, I just want to prove that Catwoman can be a successful brand. So.
Exactly. But I mean, are we really doing that thing at the end there with Joker?
No way.
Oh.
There's no way. I mean, everybody can, like, okay, the Joker book saying, we gotta get the Joker. The Suicide Squad book, we gotta get the Joker. This book, we gotta get the Joker. Yeah, if they didn't kill Joker at the end of Joker War, they're never gonna do
Well, no, it looked like Joker was going to kill somebody, so it's like, or is he really going to kill
he
that
kills
character?
somebody all the time.
I know, but it was like spoilers. It was phantasms and everything.
Yeah, it's Phantasm. It's like,
I guess it's like, this story won't be in continuity. I guess you could do.
maybe it will. Who knows? But that's my whole point. It's like Joker does what Joker wants. It doesn't matter. He has no consequences.
Yes. All right, let's
Look
get.
what he did to Barbara, and it made him even more popular.
I know.
Just saying.
I know.
It's like that might be the number one selling story. Actually, I think it is.
What?
To be honest,
The Killing Joke?
Killing Joke.
Yeah, that and Dark
I
Knight.
would almost bet my bottom dollar on that one.
That and Dark Knight Returns is. I'm
1 and 2.
one
They
and
probably
2,
go back and forth. Yeah.
depending what's out in reprint at the time. Yeah. All right, let's get to this one. Catwoman, Lonely City. You know, just as I was telling you, oh yeah, they're not doing the oversized books anymore. Well, this one was.
This is the last one.
Yes, it's another big.
How much did this book set you back? I'm just curious because I got this book for free.
Oh damn! I mean, I get my.
Yeah, he just threw it in. He said nobody was buying it. So he's like, yeah.
Go ahead, throw it in.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I get my 10% discount at my store for being a subscriber, but the cover price is $6.99.
Okay, that's what I thought. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, considering
it's not too bad for the oversized format.
Yeah. So is this? I guess my guy was saying this is 4 issues because usually these oversized ones they only do 3 issues, but yeah, I guess this one might be 4.
And this is the closest we're ever going to get to Batman Incorporated, isn't it?
I guess.
We got Bat Cops, baby, instead of RoboCop. Oh, although they did do that. Did they do that or was that Judge Dredd? Yeah, it was Judge Dredd, Batman versus Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
So close.
But I guess they're doing every other month maybe because yeah, the next one comes out in December.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. So 3 would be if they do that February. So issue 3 would be out in February, right before the movie. And then if they do an issue 4, it would be out the month after. Oh, see, they're sandwiching that movie.
Big brain moves.
Sandwiching the movie.
I like this take. This is everything that Bruce could have done without being Batman. Just saying.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I like this story.
Oh yeah, I did like.
I was surprised I liked this story. Oh, really, truly.
Yeah, I had held out no hopes for this, but yeah, I enjoyed this
because I'm not even very familiar with Cliff Chiang, so
I can't remember where I've seen his work. I've seen his work before, but no, I like it. I like the story. Yeah, looks like I'm assuming most of the Bat family's dead, but yeah, Barbara's in this. Like I said, I'm here for it. It's like
Cliff used to be an assistant editor at DC, and he definitely he worked on Human Target. That's where I know his work as an illustrator. And then he also did like Where the Creeper and stuff like that. He also did some Green Arrow, if I remember right. And Black Canary.
That might be where I know him. Yeah. But no, yeah, it's set 10 years after.
10 years, yeah.
After Batman's death and
Fool's Night. Yep.
Fool's Night, and then
could you imagine a big event that takes out Batman, the Joker, Nightwing, and Commissioner Gordon, and then sends Catwoman to prison? What? We better get a flashback on that night.
I know.
I think that's going to be the like, how did we get here? And then the last issue is the actual.
Maybe that's why we're doing a 4th issue too.
Yeah, I think so. They're like, wait a minute, we didn't explain that. They might want to know.
But yeah, Catwoman finally gets out of prison. We get, Old Man Croc and.
Yeah, but it's like, see, I like that commentary. It's like you're in prison and then the world changes all around you and she has to like deal with that.
Yes.
I like that a lot.
And we actually get Two-Face as mayor. Yes, half the face messed up, but he's still mayor. Yeah.
I mean, he's actually the perfect person to be the mayor of Gotham if you think about it.
I mean, he was a DA. I mean,
yeah, he knows both sides, literally both sides of the coin. Hell.
Exactly. Suck it, son.
It's like I didn't do anything.
I mean, we get a little bit of a flashback in this, like when Batman dies.
And then she's like, one last score. Like, this is going to be like this is going to be like what Ocean's 8 should have been. No shade.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that movie had so much potential, but they screwed the pooch. I'm still like, you do not do Sandy Bullock like this, bro. You don't do her like this.
I mean, it's like an alternate future book, but Ray, you might like this. There's a Batman death scene in it.
Exactly. I love the social commentary of it all, too.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, we have an Orpheus.
Come on. Orpheus?
You know, I love a good character named Orpheus, Morpheus, all that.
I was going to say, what is Orpheus? So we go.
I like this artistic choice. I do.
But I do like, she's like her breaking into the police station and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I kind of lost a step, between age and prison. It's just like,
Actually, prison keeps showing your toes if you know it, especially a woman's prison.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, anything to do with like women, it's way worse.
Oh my. So, I mean, yeah, it's, again, this is kind of like is this like a better take? This is the
take that I've been waiting for. Like I said, Selena needs love and care and attention and characterization.
I mean, to bring it all back around, is this like her Dark Knight Returns, but not as like dark and gritty?
Maybe it is. Let's hope.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe we can get him on the actual Catwoman book.
Oh my. But no, I
hope people do pick it up. Like I think people were kind of burnt out because there are so many like books featuring Catwoman.
Yeah.
That people were like, do I really want to pay $7 for this book?
Yeah, no, I recommend it. Yeah.
And it's an odd size. It's not going to fit in my long box. Hell. All that stuff,
I know.
But I think I'm going to recommend it. Actually, I'm going to tweet this when we get off and probably post about it on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
If I can't have a good Wonder Woman story, I'll be damned if I'm going to let people pass up on a good Catwoman story.
Do it. Oh, look, Connor's back. He said he was just screaming from the rooftops about the Batman trailer.
He got mad all over again.
I know, Connor. You're like, people will watch anything, even Batman eating soup in a trailer.
Good soup.
I was going to say, you know what? No soup for you.
And I'm sorry, even though it's not Batman, I do want to shout out Newbie and the Amazon's #1. Since we're talking about good female character-driven stories.
Was that good?
I was shocked how good it was. I was not expecting much. This very much felt like a cash grab. I was like, shouldn't you have waited till February? Y'all know I'm very like, when it comes to DC. So, but yeah, I liked it, and I hope that they can keep up that whole quality. Yeah. We'll see.
Well, speaking of, I mean, I think, was it last week, the new issue of the regular Wonder Woman book came out. It was her like coming back from the afterlife and basically like reuniting with everybody. Well, most people, she still wasn't reunited with Steve, but yeah, like the Justice League and some of her friends, and it was a Becky Cloonan. I mean, it was decent. I mean, it was a little like no action.
I think they're getting ready to get Greg Rucka back on that book after the Wonder Woman Day special. Yeah, I feel like they're like, hey, Greg, our sales are slagging. Can you get over there? Can you fix that?
Well, it's like if you want to name who's already been on the book, who do you get besides Rucka? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, everybody else is dead, aren't they? I mean, to be fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what other name comes to mind? Like George Perez or?
Yeah, everybody's dead. I'm pretty sure.
No, you know who was on that book for a while, right? Byrne.
Oh, he wouldn't touch Wonder Woman with a 10-foot pole these days.
Hey, well.
It's too much pressure as a man. Like Greg Rucka doesn't have that self-awareness. No offense, no shade. He just does what he wants to do, and he don't give a f about it.
Oh my!
Byrne's a little more self-aware, and that's just a lot of pressure that he does not want or need. So
cool.
I would love it though, especially the artwork.
Yeah.
But yeah, on that note, I think we should give the kids the homework and get out of here.
All right. Hey, Connor, we would always, you can always send in recorded feedback. Like, great.
Or just hang out in the chat with us.
Oh, true.
That goes for everybody.
Yeah. Door's always open, see? All right. So, yes, we went long, but again, this is episode 50, so.
Stay tuned on the road to 100.
Oh, that's right. All right. So, yes, kids, next week we'll be covering Detective Comics 777 through 782. A lot of your favorite rogues will be here. All the big ones. And a new one, Hail. And again, I know Lilith can't wait. And then in 2 weeks for episode 52, our next part of Armageddon 2001.
Philip hates me.
Blame the Flash. They did the Armageddon thing.
I blame them, but not for that.
From Detective Comics Annual 4.
Woohoo! Just one of the many Batman annuals.
Well, I think
actually Superman got more.
I was going to say he only got 2 that year. Superman got 3.
And Justice League got 2.
That's true. Oh, we're covering.
And Hawk and Dove got 1 too.
Over Wonder Woman.
Oh God, I do not miss those days.
Yeah, Connor, we're doing all the Armageddon 2001 stuff. So if you want to send in feedback, especially for those Superman issues, it's Superman Annual 3. All the Annual 3s that year: Action, Superman, and Adventures. Oh, you like them? Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say I liked Adventures. I miss Adventures. That's the book Superman's missing, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy Olsen, that Jimmy Olsen and the Lois Lane definitely gave me the old Superman Adventures vibes, which is probably why I like those books so much.
I mean, can Superman support like 3 regular monthly books anymore?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I miss the side characters having development. Lois has been stagnant as hell, bro.
Exactly. I miss those side stories. I miss the triangle numbers. I know. Shut up, Connor.
His wallet can only support one Clark Kent Superman book. Same, buddy. Same.
So what are you reading? Oh, well, I was going to say Superman or Action, but I guess I don't know if the quote unquote Superman book is John's now. So I guess you're just going to be reading Action. Yeah.
Action it is, sir.
He's finally on War World after teasing it for 6 months.
Hey, did you know? I know that was so annoying.
All right. So yeah, send your thoughts, everyone. All the upcoming stuff. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, follow all things We Are the Night Batman podcast.
We're also Vengeance. It just didn't fit on the t-shirt.
We're not there yet.
I know. I have to say it every time now because
We Are the Night.
I love Batman.
Podcast. Yes, so follow us on Facebook.
I'm sorry,
Twitter.
Ray. I apologize for his pettiness. I did this. It's my fault.
She created this. Find links to all the social medias on Facebook, Twitter. For all of our shows, please go join Agents of the Bat, our Facebook fan group. Again, get us
Come on, you gotta beat Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're not even over 1,000 yet for Batman. Spider-Man's at 2.5. Come on, kids. Yes. So fine. Come on, Ray. So find links to all that, links to this page, Patreon, the YouTube channel. Please subscribe. You can watch Lil Hellfire get drunk.
Red Solo Cup.
In HD video. Or, again, most important, please, if you can, please subscribe to our Patreon. Southgate Media Group is no more. We're out here by ourselves. We're the
we don't have a billionaire taking care of us anymore.
We're the goddamn Capes and Lunatics. We're on our own. So if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Interviews going up there. We talk to Mr. D. Chichester every month. Kelly
Chichester Chach, trademark pending.
Yes. Talking to Kelly Thompson soon about the current Spider-Man stuff. Talking to James.
We got some J.M. DeMatteis, baby.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Talking
like the cool kids.
Jam talking about one of his favorite stories, The Child Within, and his upcoming Ben Rowley book in January. Superhero movie brackets in 2022 where
place your friendly wager now. What will be the worst superhero movie?
Oh yeah, we'll post the brackets so betting can begin. So yeah, well, bet your
friendly wagers.
Bet your jelly beans. Yes, kids. Yes. No money.
You might get a Funko though. Who knows?
Ooh.
You guess right.
Yeah. Come on. What the Funko? So find links to that, links to our merch store, t-shirts, cups, phone cases, and more coming. So all of it at links.
I hear the tumblers are bigger now.
Lil said I need it bigger. Find links to all of it all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and All right, Lil Hellfire. If people want to talk to you about the goddamn Batman, Catwoman, any of it, where can I get a hold of you?
If you too are a toxic DC fan, feel free to find me on the interwebs at Lil Hellfire on Twitter, at Lil Hellfire69 on Instagram, and of course, at Lil Hellfire69 on the TikTok. Duh. And shut your filthy mouth. That's a mouthful. Megan.
Hello.
That's a mouthful. The big finish.
Wait, what?
I'm not Charlie Esser's drops.
Hello. In the butt is fine. Connor, give me 800 issues of Horror World, baby. Whoa.
Connor's a special breed. That's all I can say.
All I can hear is George Costanza. Wait a minute, you're using my babies now? All right, kids. Thank you for joining us for Ray's favorite show. Again,
Only when Lilith is drunk.
Hey-oh. Oh no, you're going to get drunk every week now. All right, kids. So yes, in 1 week, Detective Comics 777 through 782, and then in 2 weeks, the next part of Armageddon 2001 from Detective Comics Annual 4. Armageddon is coming. CW didn't use it. Yeah, that's how we should brand it. Armageddon 2021 is here. Hey, it's the 20th anniversary, bro. Come on. Well,
I know. 30.
No, 30.
Yeah, the 90s were 10 years ago.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking 2001 now. That was just the title. Shut up, I'm old. You're old. Shut up.
I know. Proud to be old. I can't believe I'm in this.
We're no baby faces like Connor. All right. Again, join us next time. Same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We are the Night.
We're the Night. The Batman Podcast.
We are Vengeance.
It just didn't fit on the t-shirt. We're working on that.
Didn't fit on the goddamn t-shirt.